Welcome to Last Week in Finance. Today is August 9 of 2020. We're going to start with the S&P 500, which is still absurdly going high. This week went up 2.5% almost. Gold keeps its bullish tendency, is 2.61% up from last week. And of course, silver is highly bullish, is 15% up from last week. Right now is $28 per ounce, and well, this is a historically trend. You see, what happens is when gold goes up, silver after after that catches up, and then when gold goes down, silver eventually will go down as well. Bitcoin keep had a very big surge last week. Last week went up 25%. This week closed around 3% down. Right now, a Bitcoin is $11,640, and I believe in the long term, in the long run, Bitcoin is gonna go up and up and up just as long the people gets more comfortable with that and get more knowledge about that. And let's see what happens with both Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrencies. Late this week, we have a new unemployment rate report. Right now, the official unemployment rate in the US is a little bit over 10%, which is, I don't know, is not very accurate. 1.76 million jobs were added to the economy, but of course, you have to remember, take it with a grain of salt. These jobs are mostly in service industries. There are low-paying jobs, most of them, and also well, many of them are temporary jobs, so low-paying jobs. So nothing to be cheerful about, but it's something, I guess. The real, the real unemployment rate, which is the U6, remember, the U6 unemployment rate, which is the real unemployment rate, went down a little bit. It's right now at 16.5%. So that's what you should keep your eyes on the U6 unemployment rate. Remember, the official is the U3, which is not good. And the difference is that the U6 counts, first of all, the people who are unemployed for a very long time. It counts the people who has part-time jobs, not very well-paying jobs, which are looking for a better job, a real job, and so on and so on. So it gives you a better reflection of reality, of unemployment reality. I repeat, that U6 unemployment rate is at 16.5%, almost 17%. Well, here is a hilarious news. This was last week. Kodak announced they will become a pharmaceutical company, and the stock jumped from $1, yes, $1 was a penny stock, and went up to $34 per share. And of course, it's been going down right now. Right now, last time at the market, the price of Kodak share is $14.80. Okay, this is very hilarious. They just announced they're gonna be right now they're thinking or becoming a pharmaceutical company, and the stock just jumped right up. It's like I just said, I'm thinking of tomorrow becoming a brain surgery, and the next day I receive a paycheck of 1 year of salary of brain surgeon. I mean, I don't know how much a brain surgeon makes, but believe me, I don't earn like a brain surgeon. Okay, from the topic of today, I want to discuss about what's going to be the future of the US dollar. Right now, the DXY, the US dollar index, is pretty much steady compared to last week. It's 93 point. Okay, I'm hearing, the doom and gloom stuff about, the Fed is printing money, the interest rates are gonna go down, which is very likely. And people are saying, it's gonna be hyperinflation, and I mean, that's nonsense. I'm from Venezuela. I live through hyperinflation, and it's BS. That's not gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna be a stagnation, which is different. It's gonna be a high unemployment rate just right after COVID. It's gonna be also maybe a moderately high inflation in consumer goods. I mean, the really necessities are gonna go up, the price of that. I'm talking about groceries, I'm talking about maybe gas, services. But after that, I don't see a hyperinflation coming, but I don't see a big deflation in discretionary spending, but it's gonna be a deflation over there. I almost sure about that. And what I recommend is that don't listen to that. The dollar's gonna lose the world's reserve currency status and all that nonsense. People like dollars. I'm talking about around the world. Many people in emerging countries that they can even read or write, they know how a US banknote looks like, and they're gonna take it. 40% of world's debt is issued in dollars. Oil is paid in dollars. Many transactions, international transactions between two countries that neither of them are the US, they do business in dollars. People around the world like dollars. People except the US, apparently. Although in the next few years it's highly likely that we're gonna see a depreciation of the US dollar against another hard currencies. We are already seeing it with the euro. Right now, the US dollar, you need 1.2 US dollars to buy an euro, and you need 1.3 to buy a British pound. So this trend maybe go up if the Federal Reserve keeps printing money, the interest the interest rates still go down. They're saying that maybe will be negative, and I'm not gonna discard that. But still, in the long run, the US dollar will remain the world's reserve currency. Well, I have nothing more to add for this episode, so thank you for listening. Stay tuned. I hope you like this podcast, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.